UIC Prep, a charter school in Chicago's Noble Network, celebrated College Signing Night on May 28th with graduating seniors announcing their college choices. John Luhr described a similar event held at UNO's Major Hector P. Garcia High School.
We had the juniors and the seniors in the event together to sort of also represent as a torch passing and emphasis that, okay, we were the group, we were all focused on college, and we've taken care of our part of the bargain. Now it's your turn as a junior.
It takes more than a decision celebration to ensure the tradition of college matriculation from Chicago charter high schools stays alive. In addition to graduate counselors who walk upperclassmen through the college application process, Luhr says the curriculum at Hector Garcia helps prepare students for the ACT.
We try and embed it as much as we can in the classroom to make it more seamless. One of the things we do to start a class is they call them different things. I refer to them as bell ringers. And what they end up doing is, it's essentially an ACT question that kind of links to the day.
Garcia High School increased its college acceptance rate from 62% last year to 84% this year. And Luhr says new school director Alex Rock is a big reason why.
He's real good about setting expectations. We have the different university pennants up. One thing, all of our teachers, one of the things we identify at their doors, not only what they're teaching or kind of whose room it is, but we also talk about what university they attended.
So it's the messaging of, what is the expectation? Garcia High School is intended to be a college preparatory school. And to this point, we've been successful in preparing students for college, and will continue to be successful in preparing students for college.
Dan Lewis is a teacher at Legal Prep Charter Academy, which prioritizes preparation for both college and standardized tests. Lewis worries that charter schools like Legal Prep might be too focused on college, since a 4-year university might not be the best fit for all students.
I think for some of our students, it might be better for them to go to some technical school, or maybe try doing Malcolm X is a really popular community college option for students in the area. I think there are different options for our students, but I think the goal is to have 100% college acceptance.
Josh Razzo is a Northwestern sophomore and graduate of UIC Prep. He says the charter is partially responsible for both his admission to Northwestern and his struggles once he arrived in Evanston.
So charter schools, at least Noble, really emphasized its goal was to get every student into a college and for them to go and hopefully to persist in a college, which is a nice thing to want, but it in turn made the school and their focus very test prep heavy, and I would say into a testing factory, which I did not enjoy that very well, because they sure, you can teach us how to pass a test, the ACT, but you're not teaching us how to stay in college.
Razzo praises his high school counselor Megan Ballard for helping him and his fellow students with their college applications and transitions.
She went to Northwestern and was a big champion of the school, and once I committed to it, was very helpful in the transition process.
As a college counselor, I think my relationship is really one mainly of guidance and support. We have college seminar that happens in this classroom. It's the computer lab. Every other day, every senior takes this class. They work on their college applications, they work on scholarships, they work on essays. We give them individualized support when it comes to building their list, submitting their applications, reading their essays, scholarships. We help them with the FAFSA, the CSS profile, really the whole gamut.
While UIC Prep keeps in touch with their students and helps them thrive after high school, Luhr says that the next step for UNO is making sure that all of the 84% of students which were accepted to 4-year universities are actually able to attend.
The reality is it's not close to 84%. And I think that as an organization and as we continue this work, that's what we have to figure out, the next piece.
For Amanda Hermans, Zack Becker, and Tara Wendell, I'm Michael Stern, Medill.